It's BudPod 45.
I bought ye chive. That would be how someone hundreds of years ago would present someone with a gift of chives.
Yes, the gift of chives.
Yes.
Traditional. Which anniversary is that?
Which country?
Third? Which anniversary? Third anniversary?
Oh, anniversary.
Chive.
Oh, yeah.
Chive anniversary?
Yes, your denim anniversary. Is there one for every single year?
Some freak's got to have set up a fucking
They must have
list.
the wedding anniversaries must also end at some point where they must go, no anniversary has got, like, no marriage has lasted this long. No marriage has lasted
100 years.
Exactly, 100-year one. Because
if it has lasted 100 years, something's fucked up.
Yeah, it's like your unobtainium anniversary. They have to start like fighting
plutonium anniversary.
Yeah.
Just get irradiated. Just fucking, It doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, that was that really high-voiced helium anniversary we had. We just started going through the periodic table.
But the boron anniversary.
Yeah, the mercury one, we got really ill. There's loads. I do find age cutoffs very funny for maximum levels. There's the Wretch has
Like
got
Lego.
Yeah. What is it again? It's like
99 or something.
Yeah. Magnetiles has got the same thing. And it's like from 0 to 99. And I always wonder if that's why Captain Tom took his own life, because he couldn't play Lego anymore.
Just the fact that you'd also lie about him taking his own life, as well as. Do you think that he'll be remembered in? I have this vision of us many years from now watching one of those, like, those programs they make around New Year's Eve where it's like, do you remember the hair?
Oh, like I love the 80s and like grumpy old men. That was
exactly.
a show that sort of did that. Yeah.
Exactly. And I wonder if it'll be a bunch of either you and me, literally, or our colleagues sitting around going, God, do you remember Captain Tom and Lockdown? And they, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's going to be this, or will it have just been like lost and it'll be like a pub quiz question? It'll be a really niche, like, people will sort of go, oh, yeah. Will it be like that?
I can't imagine in 20 years' time doing a pub quiz where that comes up and I go, fuck, what was his name? Lieutenant Dan? Was it Lieutenant Dan?
I don't know if have we mentioned on the podcast before the video of the woman who made a pagan paper mache Captain Tom head and filmed herself walking around her deserted suburb, kind of jigging with it on her head. Please look it up, listeners.
There are two things that I really like to look up that unfortunately no one has ever compiled. So you have to look them up individually. And one is Mr. Blobby fancy dress outfits. Because they're always like this deflated.
It's like he's been on Manjaro.
It's like some sort of American serial killer would have, like, hung up in their base. It's what like Leatherface would have.
Or it's like
Chainsaw Massacre.
You'd say he is the most senior member of the tribe. He slew Blobby and wears its skin to emphasize his authority. When you become the king, you have to go out and slay a Blobby.
Yeah, Blobby's head on top of your head.
Yeah. He's going to fuck his wife on a Blobby skin rug in front of a roaring fire later.
Yeah, in one of those big, like, Colorado sort of ranches, like, above the roaring fire is like a mounted stag bison Blobby.
Blobby.
And yeah, people hunt that guy.
He's pointing at the Blobby. Beautiful, ain't he?
Yeah.
I took him in the high plains sometime about 10, 15 years ago now. Fought like a devil. Took 7 elephant rounds to bring him down. You could hear the screams for miles.
So that's one. And the other one is Captain Tom effigies that people kept making in 2020. I tried to look those up because it became a real, like, not a bonfire night thing, but just like a Remembrance Day thing.
Like an activity.
Like people on Remembrance Day will have like a sort of a big plastic, like, sort of silhouette of like a World War I soldier, like in profile.
Yeah.
Kind of one of those, but it would just be like a stuffed Captain Tom on the lawn, as if to ward away his spirit.
Or to ward away other spirits, using his spirit.
Using to ward away the spirit of Hannah Ingram Moore.
We've
Lest she
We've
build
discussed-
a spa on your garden. If you see Captain Tom in your garden doing laps, do not make direct eye contact. Let him do 100 laps. At 100 laps, you're allowed to open your door. It's like one of those creepypasta things of like, someone will get in your car. Do not ask them any questions. They will ask you questions. Do not answer them.
Yeah, just drive them till they get out or disappear or melt or something. We talked about this on George and I, about the sheer pagan horror of Paddington being sort of a Valkyrie that takes your soul to hell.
The marmalade sandwiches smushed into a tree.
Yes, the pagan sacrifices.
From The Witcher.
Yeah, it brings him. Smushing it on the tree. It summons him. But, like, do you think, and I hadn't thought about this till now, because I'd kind of forgotten about the Captain Tom effigies, which is outrageous, but I had. I would have found it so dispiriting in lockdown as a Church of England vicar to see how super quickly people just reverted to paganism, just of the most crude kind, of just immediately, I will burn his head for good luck. It's just insane.
This was all when he was still alive, so he was still here. Like you could meet him.
It was like a Roman emperor.
He still lived in like a 3-bedroom semi-detached house in like Northampton or whatever.
It was like a Roman emperor or a guru or something. It's
guru
like
is
it's genuinely
exactly that, yeah.
But it's weird because you wouldn't go to him for advice necessarily. It's about like he had done something, or it's genuinely, it was like something out of ancient Rome, where it's like, well, of course, every emperor becomes a god, and then while he's in charge, he'll make you worship like his aunt, or maybe like a snake. It changes Korean. All the time what we worship. All the time.
Captain Tom was born on a mountain. It was that sort of thing. It's like, he did some stuff in Burma. I
just say you have to put one in your hearth so it will never grow cold.
I remember seeing a post on Twitter of someone saying that when he was hospitalized, the guy on Twitter was like, "Oh, me and my boyfriend were dancing around to ABBA in our kitchen, and our neighbours just knocked on our door to scream at us, saying, 'Can you show some respect? Captain Tom's in hospital.'" Like that was the level of like cultural psychosis that happened. We've said before. I buy my sister, and my sister buys me Captain Tom gifts every Christmas, and it's getting harder and harder every year because obviously they're not on sale. But
no, they're going to become extremely collectible. She's just giving you a pension.
Yeah, but like they're harder to find. But like I'm certain someone must have made a Captain Tom toy. There has to have been like a plushie.
I've seen one, I think, but then again, someone could have crafted it. Someone crafted it in there.
Someone who makes teddy bears in, somewhere in like the Northwest in the Lake District would absolutely be able to like just churn one out in a day.
It was such an interesting experience watching what happened when you gave an entire country cabin fever. Cabin fever is supposed to.
We looked at the oldest person.
Cabin fever is supposed to be about isolation. You're not supposed to all have it as a nation.
Yeah,
that had never happened before.
We all became Jack Nicholson in The Shining.
Yeah,
in many ways, I wouldn't be surprised if it turned out Captain Tom didn't happen. He wasn't real. He was like a collective Mandela effect of like, we all imagined there was a. It turned out there was no one who did laps around a garden.
Yes, he's the collective psychological spirit of Britain. An old World War II veteran doing something for the NHS. It's perfect. It's everything at once.
I'm now trying to think of toy versions of Captain Tom that could exist, and like ones that go beyond just like a cuddly bear version. Because I don't know if your sisters had this growing up, but those sort of dolls that were like deeply incontinent.
Oh, I know the song is always. That's another song that's in my head a lot. Actually.
Oh, really?
You're talking about baby wee wee, baby wee wee. Watch out, he's gonna wee. He's gonna wee, baby wee wee, baby wee wee. It's like a key change to the last baby wee wee. It's disgusting.
I'm sorry this is a slight on your singing abilities, but if a tune was genuinely as flat as that, such a haunting.
Maybe wait. Yeah. Just cutting through the walls. Terrible.
Yeah, like,
It was it was like a girl. It was like a high pitched, excited girl. So happy the kid was pissing.
well, that's it. What was
The bit that stuck in my head was, "Watch out, he's gonna wee."
It's the watch out. I don't want a toy that makes me flinch. And now,
But on the advert, it revealed the kid's fucking plastic dick pouring water out.
especially if it's like, because I think the implication in these things is it's like they gradually get like a wet nappy and it's almost like a sort of dripping tap that gradually like fills it out. But the idea as well that this would be like an elephant pissing. And it soaks through the carpet you're in to the point where you have to hoist it up under its arms going, he's pissing, like rushing it to the bathroom, like trying to desperately wrap a towel around it.
It's like a burst pipe, like a water main.
Yeah.
Somehow
Where's
coming
it
out of a tiny
from?
body.
How's it contained in there?
There's no wires.
It's got like non-Euclidean dimensions. It's endless. if you look into its mouth, it's just this abyss.
If you look into its mouth, you're looking down on Baghdad from the sky. It's like a Google Maps thing.
The advert keeps referring to how you have to refill it, and it keeps referring to the Stygian depths. Make sure to wipe and clean the Stygian depths. What?
Don't play with it on Halloween or Candlemas. Okay.
But it's the opposite of Gremlins. It's like, don't get it dry. Let it piss.
Yeah.
It needs to be permanently pissing. Like
baby
every
wee-wee.
night, like a bucket under a leaky roof. You have to keep replacing the bucket that's under it every night.
Yeah. Do it. Every few minutes. Do it. And you have to explain it to guests. They go, I think you have a leak. You go, it's not a leak. It's it's baby wee wee. Don't worry about it.
They call
It's a
it,
curse, baby.
It's called
because
Chinese
maybe-
daughter torture. Is what that's what the working title was. The doll. The punslinger strikes again.
Oh, he's been slinging. He's been out in Sydney slinging puns in the hot sun. Sling another pun on the Barbie, would you?
Yeah. What a glorious punny day here in Bondi.
I used to find it unsettling enough, even when I was a kid, I couldn't figure out how the milk went down, in the bottles.
Yeah. I think in my head as a kid, it was just
would
genuinely
disappear.
milk. So I was like, it's going to stink.
There's cheese in that baby. There's cheese in the baby
They
now.
gradually inflate.
Yeah, with
a horrible distended
fizzing-
belly.
Fizzing cheese.
And it starts to come out of the joints.
Around the eyelashes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got cheese joints again. You have to sort of like wipe it with a wet cloth like a dog's gunky eye.
With a cracker. Oh, God. Sorry, my daughter's baby's full of cheese. I'm going to have to...
Yeah, we just need to change it if that's okay.
I'm going to have to kneel on its chest like it's an inflatable mattress and get all the cheese out.
Yeah, sometimes it's easier to just scrape it along like a raclette. Sort of.
You have to leave the doll in a cave or a cellar if you want to age it. This is disgusting. Someone out there has retched imagining eating the baby cheese.
But it was so strange because, I mean, like, those things don't exist anymore. They were so popular from, I guess, like, the 50s through to, like, maybe 2003.
Did they start? I'm looking at Baby Wee Wee, by the way, 2001. The description is an advert for a very strange doll and personally slightly distasteful.
Is that the Wikipedia entry?
And that's the description of the advert on YouTube. I recommend people watching just to get an idea of the actual theme tune.
Watch out.
Watch out, he's gonna wee.
Watch out should be used more in... like, I think people would buy Frosties if there was like an element of threat and danger of like, you do this or this is going to happen. If Tony the Tiger was someone who you didn't want coming like to your home. So like there's a family who are eating a bowl of cornflakes and then they hear a scratching at their door, and it's like, don't you wish you'd bought Frosties? Because he's furious.
From the tiger?
Yeah.
Or,
but it's just it's just a really like hench guy with the tiger's head.
Yeah.
Just thumping on the door. He's got the build of a kangaroo. You know, the really muscly kangaroos.
Yeah. But his face is completely blank.
Yes.
He's hammering like he's angry, but his face is completely emotionless.
Yes, and he has the catchphrase, "They're great."
They're great.
They're great. It's
he says it like he's disagreeing. They're great.
Frosty's new logo. No, they're great.
No, they're great. No, they're great.
I buy that. I'm so led in by cereal in another country. Do you know what I mean? Like I just.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I know I'm in Spain if they do chocolate cereal in a hollow shell shape. I'm like, I'm there. we don't have shell shapes in the UK for some reason.
They're called zongos and they look like pasta or something. And you go, okay.
And it will have a character with such unappealing IP, like on the front cover of just like it will be.
Yeah.
It will be like a fairly anatomically correct wasp.
Yeah. He'll have hairy legs.
It's not a honey-based cereal.
And everyone will be like, yeah, cereal.
You know. And he's got like a really visible dripping sting.
It's an animal that is the mascot of a theme park in a country that used to have a different name in the 80s.
Yes.
Like a Yugoslavian comic book character that you've never heard of that used to just be huge. And now if you go to Albania, he's painted on the inside of all these bunkers and stuff, and it's like a funny thing for the locals.
There's are you familiar with Miss Rachel? The kids or babies YouTube series?
I have seen references to Miss Rachel on the internet. I would like to know what it is.
Miss Rachel is so I think it was like pre-lockdown. I think one of her kids was, I think, falling behind with like wasn't hitting their targets with regards to hitting like a baby's general targets of like communication and stuff like that. So I think she started to like film herself just like talking to the camera in a very mumsy sort of way. And she wears like a pink t-shirt and blue dungarees. And I can't remember, but I think she herself was really good at it, and then as a result did it for maybe to help a friend or something like that. I can't remember the lore behind this. And she's got like a pink headband, and a hair in a ponytail, and she's very smiley. And she's like, "Hi there, can you wave? Great job!" And she talks to you through the screen as if you're doing all these things. But like babies' faces will just light up at the sight of her. She's got an essence about her, an aura that just draws people in. But over the course of like lockdown and the last few years, her YouTube profile just obviously just skyrocketed. She was like the go-to thing to calm a baby down. So she's like a multi-millionaire, and then obviously like Netflix got involved and stuff like that. So now all her stuff is, she's just collaborations with like Elmo, and so now the old guard are like desperately trying to sort of associate themselves with Miss Rachel.
Hi, Miss Rachel, stay off my fucking territory.
She runs like a sort of protection racket. If you come on my YouTube series, then I won't go around Sesame Street with a baseball bat hitting every bird I see. But they've had to create like her characters for her own show, and so they've got this doll that just looks so generic. He looks like something out of a parody of a kids' TV show. He's just like a fluffy, bobbled, nothingy. To me, he's like grey green. And his entire persona he's the potty training character. So he's always just on a potty. And Miss Rachel's got loads of friends who are all just humans from like the world of musical theatre, because her husband's a musical theatre director and makes all the songs for her YouTube series. So it'd be like 10 adults standing around this like very
eternally
vulnerable,
shitting child
going, you know when to poop, and like singing these songs about I know when to go, and I sometimes picture myself in that fluffy dolls situation, just thinking I think that's my room 101. I think that would be my waterboarding. That would be the thing where I go, I can last no longer than 0.2 seconds before I start confessing. I'm so surprised that this doll isn't like confessing state secrets while he's shooting.
I love the idea of them parading around an adult man singing it, and then every now and then just stopping to have to like retch. You can, you can do it.
What did you eat?
They just keep lighting matches while they dance around you.
Yeah, and occasionally we pause and look at him, and he's like, "The WMDs are found at these coordinates."
That is a horrifying. That's like, do you remember when news websites used to do like the week in pictures?
Do what? Sorry,
the week in pictures, and it would be like
useless.
It would be like the inhabitants of blah blah in Peru perform a parade for Saint for the annual parade, and it would be an interesting photo, but it would be valueless news.
Yeah, because you go, sorry, we don't arrange news by what is the most picturesque or photogenic. Otherwise, British politics wouldn't be in the news, ever.
No. But I used to click through it because it would be like...
This grey man faced off against this grey-skinned man. Like... grey supremacist Nigel Farage.
Grey supremacy is absolutely almost... pretty much all of politics.
Yeah,
that would be such a good piece of rhetoric. But also, it would be perfect to refer to like the triple lock and all the pensions and all that stuff. Like you're just a grey supremacist. That's such good rhetoric. If you busted that out.
It's not even it's the skin. It's just your entire tone is just grey.
Yeah.
Sausage.
Sallow.
Yeah.
Sallow. But like them parading around a toilet with a shitting man on it is like something from the Weekend Pictures. You'd be like, what village is this in Spain? Yes. What fucking local funny tradition is it? He is the king of poop for the day. Yeah, it's all to do with Mardi Gras. It's a very, very long-held thing.
It's the day after the tomato throwing thing. Like, he's had too many tomatoes. He's had so many tomatoes. I bet you didn't even know tomatoes could have that effect. He spends all day on that, and everyone sings at him as a punishment.
There is a figurine in Spain called like Mr. Caca or something. It's like a shitting nose.
Yes. I remember seeing like a whole shop's worth of these, and just at the age of like 7, men. And just dying, like so funny, because you're so used to just obviously like plates of Princess Diana or whatever back home.
The shitting gnome shop is the kind of thing Americans accuse Europe of having. And it annoys me that it's real, because it's like, okay, fine. But then equally, I think Americans have a unique advantage with this, because outside of Oktoberfest and a few other things like Halloween, they've got American kind of cultural smushed together folk traditions, new ones.
Yes. Yeah.
So the old ones always sort of seem silly to them. And it's annoying because an American will be like, oh, do you guys have like a special prince just for like Wales? And you're like, yes, actually, yes.
On this occasion, you're correct. I hate the
You've nailed it.
Yes.
I know you didn't mean to be accurate.
Through. Yeah. That's frustrating because they've had a clean slate. They got to all move to a different country, wipe it clean, and go, oh, sorry, you guys have traditions. This comes from a place of envy, by the way. But it is.
I hope so.
Yeah. Because the toys thing is, you just see it in every country, and you go, have you guys thought this through?
Yeah. Do you all think this is good? And I mean, we have that with all the fact that you can buy like masks of royals and stuff is so weird. I've just never seen them purchased. Someone must be buying them.
I've bought 2 once I thought it would be a funny birthday card for my mum. I got 2 Dianas and sellotaped them together so they opened up as a card. It was 2010. Really well. Tell you why. Because I had a summer job. It's going to sound insane. I might have told you this before. I had a summer job at the Financial Times. I used to work at the Financial Times. Which is mad.
I think you have told me that before, but I memory hold it.
Yeah. It was, I think I just... I wanted to go. It was, it was this pre-newsreading days when I was at uni, but I wanted to be a journalist, and I think I just sort of tried to sort of shoot my shot and was like, "Have you got anything?" And they were like, "Yeah, there is actually a job you can do, but it involved like writing stuff for the paper."
Yeah.
But my journey home would take me through Leicester Square, and this was the height of summer, so this was when all the blockbusters were coming out. So there'd be movie premieres like every couple of days, and so I bought my mum this like two Diana postcards, and what I used to do, I shouldn't really admit this, is because the Financial Times would obviously never send someone to like the actual movies, is I would just go to the movie premieres and just show my pass, and they just think you're like the movie representative, and it doesn't mean you're allowed to see the film, but it means when the celebrities walk the red carpet, you're allowed in the press bit, where there's fewer people. There's like 40 of you as opposed to 4,500. So it was the Inception premiere, and I got Leonardo DiCaprio to sign my mum's birthday card.
Whoa!
Yeah,
holy shit!
He was very
and
nice.
Then you said to him, "What do you think of shrinkflation?" Do you think we
did a line for the paper? Yeah.
Mr. DiCaprio is going short on grain futures. It's very weird, actually. He's very into his day trading. He's very into his... The
Financial Times makes me feel so stupid. When I see someone reading it, I'm like, it still feels like... because it's such an enormous newspaper, I feel like you have to be taller than us to be able to read it. I feel like there needs to be another level of grown-up.
Like Hagrid. There's a bunch of Hagrids out there all reading the FT.
Yeah. When you go to a newspaper stand, it's like a theme park. It's like you need to be this tall to read the Financial Times. And the newspaper stand guy will make you like stand with your back against it, and he'll be like, "Take your cap off. Take your cap off."
Tiptoes, no tiptoes.
Yeah. Maybe next year, son. Maybe next year.
When you see someone buying the Financial Times, it's like when you're a kid and you had different scale action figures or toy soldiers, and they didn't match up. That's how much bigger they are.
Yeah, it's like the Wretch has got...
They're like Duplo. They're like Duplo and we're Lego. You go, oh my God, geez, that's who the FT is for.
Yeah, as we said before, like how the Wretch had like those little green army soldiers, but then just one full-size John Cena, who was like part of the military, just this topless, Dr. Manhattan.
Dr. Manhattan, King Kong figure.
But yeah, I can just imagine the humiliation of not being allowed to buy the FT, and then an enormous businessman strides past, "Maybe next year, son," and like picks up his paper.
Yeah. And he pays with a coin. A coin the size of a dinner plate. Huge coin.
And it's on the coin is the head of like a bigger queen that we don't even have. We didn't even know about.
No. It's Big Queen.
Yeah.
Give it up, Jack. It's Big Queen. And when he flicks the coin to the guy, it's like a gong being hit.
Yeah.
It's so loud. And it just crushes
when the guy holds
him.
it, he just sort of like, he sort of like tips backwards and has to roll
like
it
a
behind his
manhole cover.
stand. Yeah. Keep the change. I do think
back to the city.
The monarch should be the tallest person, I think.
Well, look,
it should be one of those
there's
like
a lot of
Ukrainian guys.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of anthropological evidence to back that instinct up. I think that is... that you're not far off a series of systems that have existed.
Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is, because they can't engineer that, and actually it seems like the royal family's genetics get worse and worse with each generation, I think they should at the very least, if you're going to do all the bullshit finery of like they still wear the jewels of other nations, they should still try to make them appear the tallest. So King Charles, when he's on the balcony, should be these large floating arms on like stilts, and like Captain Tom with a paper mache like forehead over his own forehead to make his head seem tall.
Really long.
Yeah, and he should have to put on a slightly deeper voice to address the nation. On the balcony as like the red arrows fly past, as thousands greet him on the mall for his jubilee, and then like one of the arms just falls off. Ignore it.
They have to make it look like the red arrows have to fly around his head. That's how tall he is. Yeah, like that. I think that's good. And when he opens Parliament and sits in the big gold chair, there should just massive paper mache legs going all the way down the corridor between the two sides, and people making them go like doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, like tourists, when you go on a tour of Parliament, you can visit his shoes. You can see his enormous, like it's like the borrowers. It's like these enormous feet sticking out.
Whenever he does the king's speech, it cuts to him having eaten, like they built a whole fake cow skeleton. It's like he's just eaten a whole. He's like dabbing his mouth.
I couldn't have another bite.
And the cow skeleton is scaled so cleverly. They've got a footman at the other end of it, and it looks like a tiny little man.
Yeah,
it's like when they filmed The Hobbit or like Lord of the Rings. They've done that. You can have the rest. Merry Christmas, everyone. Yeah, giant, booming king.
He needs to look unbalanced, a bit like how I always find Gandalf in the Fellowship of the Ring, when he visits Bilbo, he doesn't look naturally tall. He looks like he's going to fall over.
Yeah,
he's not scaled. He's too thin. There's no like center of. He doesn't feel weighted. And it looks a bit like when Austin Powers goes on Mini-Me's shoulders in Goldmember. And he's walking with his arms up like that. That's what I think the king should look like. At the very, he should be on like a smaller person's shoulders.
Yeah. Or like a Megazord, like his limbs and legs are other members of the royal family. They're all clipped together like a Power Rangers monster. Form of Monarch of England.
Princes and princesses form, and like Princess Anne and Princess Margaret like latch themselves,
fold themselves up in half and become his fists. That's why he's so annoyed Harry's left, because now he hasn't got a leg.
He's got one leg. And Princess Charlotte's just not big enough. He's just got one small leg.
Tiny baby leg.
Yeah.
That's what they mean by working royal. They mean in the Zord.
Yeah, Zord. Have you come far? Storming through villages in like Nicaragua. It's a pleasure to visit your nation. Just like when they talk about deforestation, like an area the size of the Prince of Wales is destroyed every day. It's just this
huge monster. A royal visit is feared. It's a terrible threat. You know that they're always visiting the Caribbean. They should just walk out of the ocean like Godzilla. Like they've walked there from England.
You just see like I think I can see like 8 pinpoints moving towards us, and it becomes clear it's like a crown that's like emerging from the water, and
it's got that glowing blue.
It's like tipping over P&O ferries left, right, and centre. A tidal wave sweeping across Barbados, is it? Yeah.
What do you do?
Hundreds dead in royal visit. And they see that as like a positive, like only hundreds dead.
Yeah, people are like, wow, he's learning to pilot that thing a bit better.
Yeah.
That's good.
It keeps like live footage keeps going back towards King Charles's face. It's like in Iron Man when he just
he's going, oh god, bloody hell, fucking hell, no, oh god, another house crashed. What's the guy called in Iron Man who he talks to, the fucking AI?
Oh, I can't remember. I'm sorry.
What's he called? What is Iron Man's AI called? Jarvis.
Imagine if you look up at it, it's Camilla. Camilla.
Camilla, deactivate rockets. Activate rockets. No, God, no.
But King Charles doing that sort of Joss Whedon Avengers talk of sort of like, oh, that did not just happen. Is that a thing now? It is totally a thing.
Did he just... Okay. He's behind me, isn't he?
I tell you, that's something enjoyable to do to someone is insult someone. If you're talking to two people, someone's on the left, someone's on the right. Talk to the person on the left and chat shit about the person on the right, and then go. He's standing right in front of me, isn't he? It's really, I've only had the chance to do it once. And it was really good fun. I did it to Stuart Laws. It was a very fun thing to do. He's standing right in front of me, isn't he?
That is so up Stu's street.
Yeah,
that's like an absolute bullseye. Absolute bullseye. Nicely done. With the wrong person.
Yeah. Oh yeah, wrong person. They go, yeah. What the fuck? Did you go to the hospital?
Well, we should try do just a quick bit of correspondence. God, I should. We got so many good airplane movies from people on Blue Sky. Actually,
yeah.
So, Shane sent me one called Talk. Have you ever heard of this?
Torque. Yeah. I remember this. Yeah. It's probably like 2008, I reckon.
Martin Henderson, Ice Cube, Monet Mazur, and Jay Hernandez.
God, a lot of those names, with the exception of Ice Cube, haven't massively stood the test of time, have they?
Again, from the producers of Fast and the Furious, Triple X, and SWAT.
Oh man, Squad.
Woof.
Or SWAT.
SWAT, yeah.
SWAT was a real plane film. Samuel L. Jackson, Colin Firth, Michelle Rodriguez, I think. So Plane Films is just a film that you'd never encounter in real life. You'd never watch in real life, but for some reason, it's only ever on a plane, and you'd watch it on a plane. You can do this with talkie films as well. I think Good Will Hunting is a plane film.
Ooh, that's true. Well, it's good though. It's almost too good for a plane. No,
no indication of quality on a plane film. As I said, one battle after another was on the plane.
But when I watch a good film on a plane, it feels like a big commitment.
It feels.
Can I eat this? Can I eat this big film?
Empty, and you're aware it's been edited beyond belief.
Yeah.
Like Katie is friends of
they've
someone.
They've cut all the bits from Good Will Hunting about plane crashes. It's like half the film.
One of Katie's friends saw Wolf of Wall Street on a flight and was like, "It's the mildest film ever. What was everyone talking about?" And they were like, "What about when he has an orgy and his one of his assistants, or whatever, has like a massive orgy in his flat?" And she was like, "Wasn't even in the film." And it was like she'd seen like a 90-minute version. But I told you this with my sister and I watched Fargo in Dubai years ago. And
come on.
And it went on for about half an hour. I was like, this film's so good, we need to watch it. And we watched it, and it was it went on for like half an hour, and Frances McDormand wasn't in it.
Of course. Fuck,
she wasn't in it. She wasn't in it. The film didn't make any sense.
Just an old man painting ducks, and then
a guy being fed into a wood chipper.
Well, they keep that bit in. That's great.
But it was we were unsure if it was like, because I don't know. I don't want to speculate, but like female police officer or like pregnant and working. I don't know. Like
all of that, all of the above, all of it. Yeah. Completely unacceptable.
Well, we saw
completely unacceptable.
We there was one night we got back, and we turned the TV, and like there was a Bridget Jones movie on, and it didn't show Bridget Jones and Colin Firth kissing, but it did show her parents, like Jim Broadbent, whatever, kissing, because they're married, but Bridget Jones and Colin Firth's character are not married.
Yeah. Cool, chilled out guys. Come on. Ryan says, I fly a lot for work and I have a great deal to say about the plane film genre, but I'll narrow it down to 3 highlights. 1, finding Final Destination on an Air China flight.
No, the plane one?
That's so funny. Air China doesn't give a shit. Watch it. We don't care.
I remember it being like a news article back in the day of like Love Actually on Planes removes Hugh Grant's line at the beginning. Genuinely, they don't have that bit.
Yeah.
They got rid of a bit where he says, when those planes smacked into those towers. He says smacked.
He says when those roller coasters, smacked into operated safely. It's just really badly dubbed.
The original version was him going, when George Bush directed those planes to fly into the.
So Ryan says, 1, finding Final Destination on Air China flight. 2, sitting next to a man who chain watched 3 American Pie movies on his laptop, not hiding any of the sex scenes. On his laptop. That's funny. 3 in a row. Are you kidding?
It's to be honest, you go, unless that's American Pie, American Pie 2, and American Pie 3, The Wedding. Like or the reunion. Is he watching those like band camp ones and the ones that only featured Jim's dad?
Oh fuck yeah, the ones like straight to video.
Yeah, it was like it was so strange because it was like Eugene Levy. It was like you got a bit of secondhand embarrassment seeing him in those films, being like, oh, he'll still agree to do those films when none of the rest of the cast will. And you go, now he is infinite. Like at the time, he was infinitely more successful than any of them because he'd been in all those like improv comedy films like Best in Show and stuff like that.
Mighty Wind, I think, was he in?
Mighty Wind, yeah, all those. And I guess people just didn't. The people who watched American Pie didn't know that at the time. And then since then, obviously, because of Schitt's Creek, he's just you go, what a weird moment in his career. Really strange.
Just to be in this pie fucking movies over and over again.
Yeah.
Number 3, finding this on a flight to Taiwan last year. Its poster makes it look humorous. So it's called Le Procès du Chien. It's like a funny-looking dog with a judge's gavel in its mouth, right? And then, like, the dog is in the middle of the image, and Le Procès du Chien is above it. And then arrayed in a fan over the dog are, like, various, like, looking like humans. Like, right? And I think it means the trial of the dog. It's translated to dog on trial, right? So it's already looking pretty funny. Yeah. This is looking good. He says, its poster makes it look pretty humorous, but it turns out it's a film based on a true story about a dog that bit someone, and its owner went to court to try and stop it getting put down.
Oh.
It ends with the owner losing the trial and the dog being euthanized.
But it's like the dog is sentenced to death. The dog is executed. The dog is put down in the electric chair.
We're going to try and put a link to the image. I mean, I'll hold it up to the camera there. You see? Look how funny it looks.
Now that looks funny. That looks silly. It looks very cheap. It looks like stickers on a fridge.
Yeah, it does.
But actually, when you hear the translated title of The Trial of the Dog, you go, that sounds like an Oscar bait film in which the dog is something else. It's not. It's a metaphor.
Yeah, but in order for it to be whimsical, they would have to be translated as... I mean, it says dog on trial, but even that, it should be like a doggy courtroom, judge dog.
Yes, judge
like
dog,
that.
yeah. Airbud goes to Washington.
Airbud goes to death row. Just them putting the electric chair hat on a fucking golden retriever. I wish there was another way, boss. Tom Hanks weeping.
Deeply intense Oscar bait dog films.
Tom Hanks weeping as the dog opens its mouth and loads of flies come out.
Daniel Day-Lewis going fully method for Air Will Be Bud. He pretended to be a dog the whole time.
Just a dog that loves oil. It's just impossible to understand what's happening. Just kills a vicar at the end. Fucking hell. Megaslipper says, I saw an advert for Talk in Spain when I was a kid and I thought I'd hallucinated it. It was shit. It looks shit.
Great
My God, it looks bad.
Really good.
Really good stuff. And just quickly, some really nice AI slop from Dan. Says, hello, Pierre and Glenn. Some AI, I assume. I think you're right. Tat for you. Walking home from a delicious curry in Bristol, I saw this sign on the side of a fence surrounding a fun fair.
Ooh.
Now, I've got some thoughts about that, I'll say for the Patreon. But on this fence, it says, love people, use things. The opposite never works out.
Wait. Love people, use things. The opposite,
never works out. And then the caption is, that's above an incredibly Aryan sort of Hitler propaganda family.
Yes,
and
I know exactly.
Underneath, it just says, for no reason, for the safety and enjoyment of everyone.
Wow. I mean, they must have put that up going, I don't understand it, but people will. This is above my... The computer must know this better than I do.
Love people, use things, the opposite never works out. Yes.
Well, when Katie and I first moved in together, our flat had, above the door, was like a glass pane, and the previous people there had put some letters on it that said, like, love is like to the wind, the breeze upon him, or something like that. And we were like,
God,
what? And we couldn't scrape it off. And it was like, we look insane. We look insane. There's nothing we can do about this. Love is like to the wind.
Well, I'm going to share my thoughts with you on the Patreon. That's all the time we have. Thank you very much, guys.
Please sign up to the Patreon, because you get an episode every single week.
Extra episode every week. A George Pod every month. A chicken in every pot and a car in every driveway. Go check it out.
Like a star pole in every street corner.
Yes. Or everything everyone wants. Other than that, Koji to all the BudPods I've seen on tour. Podbuds, rather. It was lovely to have so many of you in Bath. That was very nice.
At the Rondo?
No, not even at the Comedia, if you'd believe
Bath
such a thing.
Comedia, okay.
Yeah. And we will see you next week, unless you're on the Patreon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.